They said I had it all: private jets, 5 homes, a face, people listened to in every boardroom I walked into. But none of that meant a damn thing the day my 17-year-old son looked me in the eye and said, "You don't even know me." Then he turned up the volume in his earbuds and disappeared into that hoodie like I wasn't even there. And you know what? He was right. My name's Franklin Blake. Built my empire brick by brick. Started with 1 gas station. Now I own half the oil in Texas. But my own kid, I couldn't even get him to eat dinner with me. Tyler. He used to be this little boy who clung to my leg and begged me to chase him around the house. Somewhere along the way, he stopped looking at me like I mattered. I tried everything. Private schools, designer clothes, a $90,000 $1,000 Mustang just for his 16th birthday. Kid never touched it, just sat there in the driveway collecting dust and bird crap. His teachers kept calling fights skipped classes, mocking people like he was daring someone to hit back. He had everything, except joy. One night I came home early. I don't know why. Maybe something in me was tired of meetings and fake smiles. The house was dead quiet. Our mansion more like a tomb. I walked into the dining room. Marble floors, chandelier from Italy, and Tyler sitting across from me, hoodie up, chewing slow like I wasn't even in the room. I said, "How was school?" "Nothing." "I got you that new VR thing you asked for." He looked up, just barely, pulled one bud out of his ear and said, "Didn't ask. Don't want it." Then back in it went. You'd think after negotiating billion-dollar mergers, I'd know how to talk to my own son. But I sat there swallowing my pride like a jagged pill, wondering where I went wrong. Staff whispered when I passed. "He's lost that boy," one said. "Too much money. Not enough love," another muttered. But the one person who didn't whisper was Miss Loretta. She was the maid. 60-something. Moved slow, but always watching. I'd hired her 6 months ago after the last one quit. Said the house was too cold for humans. Loretta didn't say much, just polished things that were already clean. But her eyes missed nothing. I kept hiring professionals, therapists, life coaches, tutors, who charged more per hour than most lawyers. One even flew in from Switzerland, sat with Tyler for 45 minutes, then came out shaking his head. "There's nothing wrong with your son, Mr. Blake. He's not broken. He's angry and lonely." "Then fix that," I snapped. "You can't pay someone to be his dad," he said. I fired him on the spot. But the words stuck, like thorns under my skin. I planned a father-son retreat. Cabins, no phones, no staff, just me and him. Thought the mountains might do the talking for me. First hour, Tyler stormed upstairs, said fake bonding won't fix anything, slammed the door. That night, I found him down by the lake alone, skipping stones, like he was trying to skip me out of his life. When we got back, I sat in the study fireplace, glowing low, and whispered something I'd never said out loud. Maybe he just doesn't love me. Loretta was in the doorway, holding a folded blanket, quiet but steady. She said, "Sir, you give that boy everything, except yourself." I looked up. What's that supposed to mean? She walked in, placed the blanket down. "You spend money, not time. You've been everywhere but beside him. That child's been raising himself in a mansion full of ghosts. Now listen, no one talks to me like that. I'm Franklin Blake. People get fired for less." But I didn't say a word. Because she was right. That night, for the first time in years, I knocked on Tyler's door without a gift in my hand. No sneakers. No gadgets. Just me. He looked up from a sketchbook, froze like I was about to pitch another business plan. But I didn't. I just said, "What are you working on?" He squinted. "Why?" "No reason. Just want to know. He went back to sketching. I stayed. Didn't talk. Didn't scroll my phone. Just sat there noticing how his foot bounced when he was focused, how his curls still flipped at the back like they did when he was 6. After a long silence, he muttered, "You weren't there. Not when Mom left. Not when I needed you." That broke me, but I didn't defend myself. I didn't blame meetings or business trips. I just listened. Next night, I asked if he wanted to play chess. He rolled his eyes, but sat down anyway. I was terrible. He laughed. Not fake, real belly laugh, like the kind I hadn't heard since he was 10. Saturday, I burned pancakes trying to cook breakfast. Smoke alarm went off. Loretta fanned the air, mumbling, "Lord, help this man." Tyler and I were doubled over laughing like kids hiding from punishment. And just like that, something shifted. Tyler started showing up to school, doing homework, even apologized to a kid he once made cry. Teachers called to ask what changed. I said nothing. Just, I came home. Dinners got better too. No more awkward business updates. Just me asking, "How was your day?" Sometimes he talked, sometimes he didn't. But the silence didn't feel cold anymore. Few months later, I had some friends over for dinner. Last time they met Tyler, he called them wallets with bad breath. This time he shook hands, made a joke about my burnt steaks, and everyone laughed. I overheard one waiter whisper, "That boy's a different person now." The other replied, "Maybe the dad changed first." They weren't wrong. Later that night, Tyler and I sat out on the porch. Stars overhead, crickets chirping. He leaned back and said, "You're not so bad when you're actually around." He didn't say "I love you." Didn't have to. That one line meant more than any $1 million deal I'd ever signed. Loretta stood behind the curtains, smiling. She didn't need thanks. She'd already given me the greatest gift of my life. You know, people always say money fixes everything. But the truth is, presence changes lives. You can't buy back time. You can't outsource fatherhood. So if you're listening to this thinking about that kid you don't know how to reach, start by showing up. Just be there. And if this hit home even a little, drop a comment. Tell me what you think. Can money raise a child? Or does it take something more? I want to hear your side. And don't forget, someone else out there might need this reminder too. Share it. Because love has to be lived, not just funded.